Hello everybody, and welcome back to Silverrun Forest. As you can see straight off the bat, I've got myself some new digs. Quite a bit happening since I last spoke to you. Salvage guy came and taken the bus away. Bought myself this as a sort of behaving like I'm on a grand tour. Little fireplace, put it out here, built the bank up a little bit, and then got myself a nice little view out over the pond. Lovely. With all the trees that I've cut down, I've been doing a bit of building. Been getting a few bits and bobs. Here, got ourselves a pigsty. Nothing obviously too fancy, but not got any pigs yet. We'll deal with that later. Built a little shed, and we're going to put some chickens in. That'll be quite nice for us. Put another greenhouse in. Do need to move some of this stuff away though. And before I forget, somewhere down here I've got some stones. And I can't pick that up. Alright. Well, that is what it is. We need to head on down to get the wheel loader. We've got a couple of transport jobs to finish off. And then we're going to find out. Hopefully that will give us enough money. We're going to be moving a bit of container action. Now with all the equipment we've ended up getting, we could do with a flat bit of land to store stuff, because I've got bits scattered around everywhere. Should do there. Let's get some diesel in that tractor. Everything's filthy in it. I'll have to get some diesel in this as well. Right, best way to the map. Oh, I've got that to claim. I've done that job already. That's deadwood. Up there. Straight across to there. All the way. Big outskirts of the map, isn't it, really? He's going to come out. Go on, mate. So we're going to be wanting to look at getting some land to put somewhere to store our equipment, really. But I'm also thinking maybe we should be looking at getting a production, because we've got 2 containers full of wood. It could be handy if we had a production that we could make a bit of money off from the wood that we've got. We can always use it to help them with the roller coaster, boatyard. We'll all gain as bits for it, as well as just selling it per se as well. Obviously wood's not going to be worth as much, so I think there's 2 buildings other than the sawmill that we can pick up. I've left me stone piler there. I'm thinking I can get these in one run, I'm hoping. Started both of them last night. Once I'd finished building me bits and bobs out of scrap. yeah, I think we can get it all in one run. And hopefully that'll be enough money for the renting of the big boy. Rain on the way as well, but most of today's work is going to be inside a cab. Because I won't I won't bore you with the whole journey, because the showpiece bit's going to be the new lease, even if we are only going to lease it for about an hour. No. Oh dear. Of course I've rolled it. These lot come out to laugh at me. It's so over weighted, but no, not gonna work that way, is it? Let's get it somewhere. Might be flat enough there. Why don't the winches work? That's definitely not going to work. Oh. I might need to go and get a second vehicle to help with this. It's up and it's gone. It's rolling. Yeah, it's bad, isn't it? Correct. It stopped. Oh, it's a bit. I don't think we want to be going downhill. Going again. Ugh. It's an interesting camera angle. I think we're going the right way. The ploughing contract I done late last night. That was long. But not too bad. As long as you'd expect with a £800 plough that's just over a metre wide. Rain has cleaned a bit of the soil off the old girl, that's good. Oh yeah, you can see the rain spots in the road and the puddles. It's a nice touch. And the low loader that I bought, I think I'm going to get rid of, because it keeps getting caught. It's too wide. Even for this road here, it got caught on this road that we're driving down now. So we'll have to look at something different. Not sure whether we need it right away though. Main aim is see how much we can get for these containers, and then maybe look at either some land or investing it into a business. I mean, if Mick's job was transporting the iron ore, it'd be really good if we'd are you coming out here, mate? Go on. You'd already come out. Well, they're stopping for me, even though I'm already coming down the road. Just to prove a point. Mick's job was transporting iron ore around. He must have been sending it to elsewhere, because there's nothing in this town apparently that can deal with it, so unless we were to raise the money to build our own, which is a possibility in the long term edge. Not really, I'd go in that dump Volvo yet. tipper lorry. Alright, with any luck, that'll be both of these finished. That's tight. I thought that might have fell over then. You'll see what I mean about precariousness if I take the... Only one fell off. Probably could have got away with that. Shouldn't I just put it back on the top? Contract's finished. Get back out of this rain. Round to the store. It's rental time. We haven't got anything leased at the minute. I did have the stump grinder. They call it a forestry mulcher. And what else did we have? A water tanker, but I've returned them. So I've put water in everything that we needed water in. No point wasting money on it. We don't need it at the minute. We need to get that loan paid off. But before the loan gets paid off, we need to see how much we get for a container. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, hello. What's this little guy? Little lizard tipper. Wowzers. I really like that. But it's not really something that we need. That, however, we could make use of. Contracts is what we're doing to get some money in. We may as well accept them for any downtime that we've got. Belt or a box? I think belt. That's going to be invaluable for us. Right, to the lease sections. Do. Is there any customisations on that? Just the wheels. Safety frame. Okay. Can that take it? It's the weight in it, I suppose, it's about 10 ton. Oh. I mean, I suppose you just set the standard one, wouldn't you? We're just leasing it. What's the difference? 12, 13k. 15k. 23 mile an hour. 24. Let's not spend money that we don't need to. Ah. I think it's that, isn't it? It's got to be that. Oh, you are kidding me. You said it was a combination that would work. It's not. How annoying. £15,000. I've got to sell that. Oh, I don't want none of the trimmings on it now. Looks nice. Measure them up together. Is there? Let's get this off the road. Ooh, having a bit of a a bit of an issue with that, isn't it? Like any other palette that we seem to have on this game. I wonder... Bear with me a minute, I'm going to come back to you. Okay. Ooh, nice. Right. There... We had a bit of an issue with the wheel loaders, and then the game crashed. Fortunately, the game has crashed, so I've got it up roughly to back to where we were when we hired the wheel loaders. However, just before it crashed, I tested something and now it's given me an idea. So, I've not sold this yet, as I think I might use it. What my theory is, I'm just going to go a bit dry into this. I basically went into the mod hub and pulled that. I've just tested it, it didn't work, it tipped it. However, the ones that you get, that will only work with those forks, and that's not the clearest of connections. That does work with tension straps, just. However, that's a lot cheaper for us to rent. So the weight just about should work on that. If I can get that to weigh a bit more, there's that, but it is Are they? 10 grand cheaper. What extras do you put onto it? I'll go up to 20. Just 20. Slot count's 55 on it though. Not a lot of additions for that slot count. What else? 240s, 180. That's not heavy enough. It's only 14 ton. That's 19.5 ton. If I can lease sort of weight it touches. Yeah, because we'll try and get it to pull the trailer. Beacon light. Better stick a beacon on. Warning sign. They'll probably want warning because this is going to be a big load. Engine doesn't add. Adds a lot of money to it, but no, nothing to the engine. We'll go with the older version of the engine. $20s, an extra 5.5 grand. $20.3, 5.5 grand. 20.6. $20.7. That's expensive. 20.7. Who was that? BK2 was it? $20.7 ton. I mean, that should be able to hold, shouldn't it? Please. $200 grand's worth of a vehicle. That's massive. Let's see if it works before, otherwise I'm going to be back to square one. Right, for 200 grand, that looks the business. Is that a no? I mean, I wouldn't say it's a no. It's on there. It's struggling. really struggling, but it's interesting because this is more weight than the Volvo. The smaller Volvo weighs less, but did lift it a lot easier. Are we on? Nearly. Come on, you're nearly there. Go on, a little bit forward. Oh, hello. And all of a sudden it just goes happy to take it. Why that van is still there, I do not know. I'd have been turning right round going, forget this mate, I'm not standing there, I'm not waiting there while this clown's bouncing around with a 10-ton container on front of his. That's it, it does. Strap it down. It's a very unorthodox way of doing it. Right, I'm going to start driving. I'm going to see you up at the container thing. Where is it? It is not there, that's Elm Creek Container Warehouse. Right at the top corner then. Let's go and see if it will work. Assume you just drive into it, it disappears. Yep. 29,000. Best part of 30 grand, and that was the one that we filled with the random mixture of stuff and deadwood, I think. That was the first container we filled up. This next container is going to be the bits that we've the next one will be the bits that we've taken off the patch of land that we've got. I'll see you on the way back up. Come on. You've got it. Come on. Up. Yeah. Yep. Go on. In you go. That's it. There you go. There you go. You there? Yep. Not handsome, but it's on. And it's strapped. Right. I'll take it through the trees. So 30 grand for the I imagine if you have one specific tree, like one specific type of wood, it'll equate to different amounts. But that one definitely had deadwood in it. This one had about 27 litres of deadwood in it. A bit tight, isn't it? But this is like driving a monster truck. It's brilliant, I'm loving it. A little bit of a struggle on this hill, but nothing I'm too bothered about. Oops. Your tablet up on the side for when you're watching other things. It's picked up a bit too much speed for my liking there. Oh, that's a great camera view. Hopefully it's not going to sell as it goes to there. We need to go that way. Yeah, it's going to be tight. This trader's really wide. That way I think. It sounds great as well. Very impressed with this. For a 10 grand rental compared to 15 on the Volvo. Don't get me wrong, I'd like to have the Volvo, but the fact that we've already made profit off this deal, sort of. Containers are just over 7 grand as well, so 10, 17. We're into profit before we sell the last container. Glad we didn't do it just on one container though. But I suppose you could just stack up the containers until you got a few, and then just rent the equipment and do it in one go when it's the right time of year. Ooh, I think it's that way. Yeah, let's get onto that road. So next episode, I think we look at animals on the land. I think we'll get a load off. I want to get the debt cleared before we go buying any land or businesses. If that means keeping hold of the wood we've got, then we do. But then we've got that wood chipper as well, so I can wood chip it. I want to go around that bit out onto the road. Look at it, it's an absolute tank. Like a monster truck. Absolute beast. But we do need to find something to start putting the wood into, to turn the wood into something. That's definitely a thing. And get the deck cleared, which I think we're pretty close to getting cleared out. We'll check it in a minute. But in the meantime, if you've enjoyed the video, please drop it a like. If you want to stay up to date with new videos as they come out from the channel, please hit the subscribe button. If you've got any comments you'd like to add, please feel free to hit the comment section. We'll clear the... I think we'll have a look at the loan as soon as this goes in. Less money. Well, I've got to be honest with you, I was expecting more. I might have to go back on the video. Was that first one literally full of dead wood? I'm going to have to look back on my own video, you know. If it was, I'm just going to start taking the dead wood and containering up. Maybe. It's a long task to do when you could just be leaving it and getting the mud. Getting the getting normal wood and turning it into actual products. Well, I suppose a beast of a machine this is. Doesn't look out of place on this map. Have you not got our containers on? Pulls really well and all, to be fair. Charting this bridge, this is an absolute pain for this trailer. Dee 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 dee. I love that noise as it slows down. I'll put that back in there because I'm still considering getting rid of it. Debt paid-ish, is it? What's about 80 grand? 80 grand, that was a good guess. Right, let's repay a load of that. And we're back to being skint, but we've only got 5 grand left of that to pay. So, a couple of small contracts done and out the way, and we are going to be laughing. I have got money to put diesel in our wheel loader. But yeah, until then, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye for now.